What's up everyone, welcome to Play Infinite's newscast, March 5th, 2012 edition. And in this edition it's all going to be about the iPad 3 as well as Android ice cream sandwich for Galaxy S2. So first we'll start off with the bigger news, of course, the iPad 3. So we have a couple of pictures, we have like about 7 or 8 pictures of the iPad 3 prototype parts, and they're basically hands-on pictures, so you guys could get all the details about the next iPad, whether it's called the iPad 3 or the iPad 2s. But most of the time throughout the video you're gonna hear me calling it the iPad 3, just because I'm so used to that. But anyways, it might be the iPad 2s or the iPad 2x that Apple releases next. No one knows for sure, but anyways, we have pictures of the next generation iPad. So now let's talk about the specs for a while of the next generation iPad. So it's reportedly it's going to be running on a 2048 by 1536 IPS LCD. So this resolution is just amazing. Um, to put into comparison with the review of the Galaxy Tab 10.1 that we did, the Galaxy Tab 10.1 was somewhere around 1280 by 800. This is like double that in all aspects. This is just an amazing resolution for a tablet. It's really just amazing, and it has an IPS LCD with a 9.7-inch screen similar to the iPad 2. So, and anyways, remember we're only 2 days away from like today's March 5th, so we're 2 days away from Tim Cook revealing the next tablet, because iPad 3's event is coming up soon, which we made a video about a while back. The iPad 3 will also include a white glass cover with a home button already installed on it, along with 3G ready aluminum body plus cables for the dock connector and the volume rocker. You can see that it looks similar to the iPad 2, but it's really not the iPad 2. It is the next generation iPad, and it's compatible with smart covers. So now, without further ado, let's go on and get some pictures. Okay, so these we have, like I said before, a couple of hands-on pictures of the iPad 3 or the next generation iPad. So what you see here is not the iPad 3. This is the iPad 2. This is the iPad 3 or next generation tablet iPad. This is the iPad 3. You can see the frame, the frame for the body is right there. The home button's already attached to it, so that's something different Apple's doing on the manufacturing front. And there's a back of the iPad, which you can see right there. So remember, this is the prototype model. Here we have a couple of the iPad 3 cases. There are 3 cases, and remember that iPad 3 will be compatible with iPad 2's smart cover. So you won't have to go and purchase another smart cover or protective gear for the iPad 3. So yeah, we've been talking about iPad 3 in a lot of our videos. I'm just going to talk while this goes. So we've been talking about the iPad 3 in a couple of other past videos. It's been rumored to have a lot of different things. So, and yeah, we already talked about this. There's a glass, the front glass. It's right there, and the back panel. You can see. Oh, sorry about that. You can see all the fixtures are already in place. Even the connectors right there. It's already in place for Apple's to start manufacturing aluminum unibody. Here's a comparison between the iPad 3 and the iPad 2. We'll show another comparison, a much more clearer one right here actually. So, and we got one more. So this is the iPad 3. If you're wondering, this is the iPad 2. A bigger lens. So I'm assuming it's gonna have better video playback, video recording, and camera capabilities than the iPad 2 over here. But as you can see, everything other aspect is so similar. They're like similar in so many ways. So yeah, this is the iPad 3 here, by the way. They're all aluminum unibody. So again, iPad 3 has the bigger camera over there, and here's the iPad 2. But there will be a button here. It's just this is the plating for the outside, and something different is that the next generation iPad has this little plastic thing that the iPad 1 had, and this is having it again. I believe that's for the radio, the Wi-Fi or the 3G radio. Okay, so now we have a smart cover being demonstrated on the iPad 3. It works just as it does with the iPad 2. Again, another picture of the iPad 3. Right here, this is the iPad 3, this is the iPad 2. As you can tell, it's really similar to each other in many different aspects. And just by looking at this from a far view, you guys won't even see the difference. Once again, another picture. So the iPad 3 has this little speaker grill similar to, like I said, this is just similar to previous iPads, either the iPad 1 or the iPad 2. So what we'll have to see if this iPad 3 will have a quad-core processor, which will make it in a completely different. So yeah, like I said, speaker grill, same as iPad 2. Everything is pretty much the same. You won't even see the difference. You can't find out which is iPad 2 and which is iPad 3. Like for sure, this is iPad 3. That's just because this connector is missing. Because the inside of it is we don't have the inside prototype pictures. It's just the outside body of it. And the specs as I mentioned earlier. So you see it's all ready to be manufactured similar to the iPad 2. Again, the backplating. Here are the cases I was talking about before. Yeah, these parts actually have been leaked. Again, the camera sensor for the iPad 3, or that's where the camera sensor will go. So yeah, you can see all this is like precision cut, similar to how they did it with the iPad 2. It's going to be a unibody design for sure. Yeah, we're just waiting on Apple to announce the iPad 3 because it's been around and leaked for a lot actually. And there's a plastic thing I was talking about before. Again, another picture. This is the inside of the speaker grill area. Because most of these pictures are pretty self-explanatory. That's why I'm not going into so many details of it. You can pause the video at any time you like and actually look at those videos. Look at the pictures for a longer time if you wish. And I'm just going to take this time to mention that make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite. We do a lot of these type of videos as well as reviews, unboxing, and tutorial videos. So make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite. And make sure to like this video as well. And leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. We always reply to each one. And yeah, any question, we always reply to it. So make sure to just leave a comment. Again, another picture. So yeah, we got the iPad 3 is pretty much completely leaked. It's all over the internet now. It's fully leaked. There's nothing to hide. It's just the specs, couple of the specs actually, because the screen resolution, the screen, and everything's been leaked already. And it's supposed to be running a Retina display. Here's the SIM card slot, by the way, so you can push that out, and that's where the SIM card slot will go. So it's been rumored that it's going to be 3G or LTE. We'll just have to wait and see for that. Here's a 30-pin dock connector. This is where you plug in your charging stuff, by the way. Right there. And you can see the speaker grill right there. That's a close-up of the 30-pin connector. And again, the glass of the display. This is a front-facing camera fixture. Again, another picture of the front-facing camera. Oh, sorry, actually, this was actually the home screen, the square home screen button. This is the stuff that's behind the home screen button. And that is it in terms of pictures that we have about the iPad 3 prototype. So make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite for more of those prototype pictures. But now let's just quickly go on. I just want to mention 1 minute. The Galaxy S2, Samsung Galaxy S2 is set to receive the Android 4.0, also known as Ice Cream Sandwich, updates very soon. And now we know when very soon is, March 15th. So it's been promised. So what they said is from Israel, I believe. Where is it? Forgot the country. Hold on. Yeah, Israel. It's from the Israel Facebook page. Samsung's official Israel Facebook page, and they. So now what an official from Samsung said was, we promised that we are working about that. You have waited patiently, and it's coming in March 15th. So that's obviously 2012. So that's good to hear. Android version 4 ice cream sandwich for tens of thousands of Galaxy S tuners that purchased it from the cellular company in Israel or directly from us. And remember, the Galaxy S2 sold tons more than tens of thousands. They sold millions of units. So yeah, that's just for Israel. They sold tens of thousands, and we are very excited in here towards the launch. Hope you too. Hope that you too. So remember, this is a translation, and that is it for our Plainfinite newscast episode for March 5th, 2012. So make sure to subscribe to Plainfinite, like this video as well as leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. And we will see you in our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.